Welcome to this week's episode of COD Fun. I'm here with Gavin, and
Hello.
we're going to be doing something a bit different. We're going to be having a debate on which is better, Xbox or PlayStation. Now, me and him, we're on two different sides of this one. I myself am a PlayStation fan, been since that way since practically the PS2 days. I started my gaming on.
I played the original Xbox, the Xbox X, not much, but I mostly spent my days on Xbox 360 playing Modern Warfare 2, which is way more classic than PlayStation, I think. I think all the good childhoods had Xbox 360s, but that's just me.
Well, okay. So, I've grown up in two different households, so the biggest thing is I've gotten to see both sides of this between the Xbox and PlayStation side. My personal opinion on this, which maybe people, will disagree with me, or maybe even
Do disagree with them. Agree with me. Disagree with them.
Yeah, exactly what Gavin wants. So, I personally say, though, that the PlayStation just feels more reliable, more durable. Like, it still lasts pretty long.
I don't know. I've dropped my Xbox downstairs and off of, TV stands all the time, and it still works, probably.
Well, yeah, that's off of a probably.
Well, no, it works. I use it all the time.
I said, because my little brother, he still plays on my PS3. I can boot up my PS2 right in front of my bed and still play Resident Evil 4, the original one.
I had two PS3s, and they're both broken now.
Yeah,
This drive doesn't work, and nor does the opening.
Yeah, I was going to say, my PS3, it still works. It's still, my little brother plays on it. It's up in my mom's room where he sleeps. And it's just, it feels just like the more reliable of the consoles. It's less prone to crashing, it feels like.
My Xbox never crashes.
And of course, you got people like with the Xbox, the red ring of death.
I've never had a ring. Doesn't happen. Non-existent.
Yeah, non-existent as he claims. But you don't exactly hear something like that happening with the PlayStation. Personally. So it's always just felt more of a reliable console to me personally. Seeing both sides of this, I used to play on an Xbox 360 at my dad's house before we got an Xbox One. I used to play on a PS3, and now I got a PS4. It's just the differences in the consoles. The controllers, too, is a whole nother thing right there. It's just, when you jump to the PS4, you get the D-pad right in front, got that really nice touchpad, while the Xbox One controller, it's just the classic controller feel of it. And it's just... So I've always found myself just preferring how the PlayStation plays. And it's just, on my PS4 too, it's lasted me several years so far, still has got good storage and everything. It's practically,
I personally can't play with PlayStation because I play Call of Duty a lot. I played it on PlayStation a couple times, and the triggers were inverted. So the bumpers were...
Hey, you can change that.
The bumpers were how you shoot. But this is by default. I just do it by default. I don't change my settings. But the bumpers were how you shoot, and the triggers were how you throw your flashbangs and grenades. So it threw me off every time, bro.
Well, okay, on the older consoles...
What the heck, man?
So, that's the difference between the tactical button layout and then the regular button layout. I said I've always personally changed that setting. It's merely a matter of settings right there.
I think that the Xbox default is definitely better than PlayStation default. And then Xbox's menu is way simpler than PlayStation's menu. I can't get myself around PlayStation's menu at all.
PlayStation's menu is fairly simple. The whole loadout and everything's always felt simple with how it is.
All you do with Xbox is you press the middle button, and you can use the triggers to get where you need to go.
Well, you could technically do the same thing on PlayStation, but you don't really need to use the triggers. You got your joysticks for that. So just click the home screen, you can get the little side pop-up menu, or it'll take you back to the main home screen. Which I will say this, that the PlayStation 4's menu design is similar to the Xbox 360's home design, I feel like. It's just something that came across my mind.
Basically, PS4 is equivalent to Xbox 360.
Yeah, I saw that comment. So, of course, we're just here to, just have laughs and all that. It's just to see where we're going to end up maybe by the end of this. Maybe one of us will disagree with the original stance we took, or maybe we're going to walk away from this both agreeing with the same thing that we came into this. But that's the fun of this, of course. I said I brought that point up just in the sake of honesty, because the PlayStation 4's menu, I feel like it's fairly slick, and it just... I've always liked the design of it mostly, too. It just instead of the how the menus are laid out. It goes by simpler. I feel like it's easier to maneuver. On the top bar, you have all of those different things. You got your notifications and all that. Half the time, I can't even tell where my Xbox notifications are.
Xbox is wrinkly because it's actually smart. It's not slick like a smooth brain. And Xbox notifications are where like you go over, and then they'll show you notifications. Or like you press the home button, and you go down, and there's a little bell where you click on it and you see all the notifications you got. Or if you're idling and you get notifications, it'll pop up on a screen where you can switch to all the notifications you got while you're away from your controller.
Yeah, but it's like on the PS4, it will just pop up on the corner of your screen. It will even show you can just click the home button and it pulls up the notification, or it'll take you directly to the messages. It just all depends on what the notification is for, and then all you got to do is click the home button once, and then it pulls. Or no, I believe you hold down the home button on this one, and then it shows a little side menu, and then you got all these different menus, and then just notifications. It'll show you all your notifications in order of when you've gotten them. And also the games, of course, because that's what we're mainly here about, is to talk about the gaming scene.
I heard that Activision's getting bought by Microsoft, so PlayStation will be able to play it pretty soon.
Well, there's plenty of people that have been stopping or attempting to stop that from happening, so I doubt that Call of Duty is going to become a Xbox exclusive.
And yeah, I mean, Activision would lose a lot of sales that way.
They would definitely lose a lot of sales, which Call of Duty's went downhill over the years with their releases. It's just been, tanking downwards. It isn't like the old days of Call of Duty, which, of course, circling back to how COD Fun is, it's just the talks of Call of Duty and stuff. Surprisingly, we're back here with it. And just, I remember the Black Ops 2 days, being on a PS3 or your Xbox One, it was just the difference in how it all was. Which I believe this was before crossplay was even brought up into the scene. Of course, nobody needed to worry about, say, this computer player, which that's at the end of the day, with the console wars and stuff, we can all agree, though, that PC players, they just love to shove it in your face.
I play PC. I play PC. Did I shove it in your face, Memphis? Did I shove you playing PC in your face?
No, I'm saying those who solely play PC and don't touch consoles, they'll always bring up about how, this is better, or something like that.
I mean, you get graphics cards for PC, it can make everything run smoother. I don't have that. My PC sucks, but...
Yeah, which you see, of course, the requirements that a lot of PCs need nowadays. It's like you got to go buy a whole other PC, which, granted, I understand. You could use the same argument against the consoles and such, that, every so often you got to buy the new next console. And it's like, I'm still over here with my PS4 while everybody's parading around the fact they got a PS5.
Well, I got Xbox One, and I haven't had to get a new console since, and I've been able to play games that have been updated on Xbox, so...
Which, okay, one thing I am going to give Xbox One, at least, in this scenario, is that it can actually play Xbox 360 games.
Oh, yeah, that's so nice. That's so nice.
I said, in the sake of honesty, harming my own point and all, but it is nice to go play those older games on the newer console. Like being able to play Left 4 Dead on an Xbox One, which is a newer console, of course, nowadays. It ain't as new as it feels like it was.
Did Xbox Scarlet ever come out?
I'm not sure on that one. Said I ain't no Xbox fan.
But, no, I bought Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, World at War, play all of them on Xbox 360, so.
I said that's just something I'll give it, but I know the PS5 can do the same thing now. Which, of course, Sony was behind on that one, but...
Isn't Sony Japanese?
I ain't sure on that one. I don't know all too much into Sony.
It's Japanese. Although I think Xbox is Chinese, so...
Well, I just know they do a lot of different things with... Because they have Sony has a lot of different products, because, my headphones are technically a Sony product. Which, Bluetooth, they work nice and all.
Except Microsoft literally, owns the entire computer, dog. Microsoft is a computer.
Yeah. But we always got Google.
Oh, yeah, no, Microsoft Edge. I'll use Microsoft Edge to get Google Chrome and then delete Microsoft Edge off my PC.
I always hated Microsoft Edge on my old laptop. I liked how the files were set up on it, which of course we're getting into a whole different subject, but that's sort of what this is, though, just senseless rambles.
Senseless rambling? Yapping.
Yeah. Like my old laptop was a Lenovo laptop. It wasn't a bad one, it was a starter laptop, and the thing practically combusts every time I turn it on, so I have to be really careful. One of these days I gotta get my files off of it, but I just liked the layout and all that, but I preferred Chrome. And then, I ended up getting a Chromebook about, I think, 2 years ago. Oh, I'm fine with it since.
I don't have a Chromebook, nor did my brother had a Lenovo, like an old one, like thick one. It was my father's when he was in college. So, my dad's like 40-something. My biological dad, so if that says anything to you.
Well, you got any other points, though, on how Xbox is better than PlayStation?
PlayStation's bad, Xbox is good, duh.
Well,
enough said.
I've just always preferred the menu layout design and just also how the accounts work. It feels so much simpler than messing around with my Microsoft accounts. Maybe my Xbox One is just jacked up. Who knows?
Like, I can just put my Microsoft account into my Xbox, put the password in, and then it puts my account on there, but that's just me. And then also, you have the Xbox app on your phone where you can manage your Xbox from anywhere.
PlayStation's got the PlayStation app, too.
Have you used that before?
I haven't used it before because I don't have anywhere to download it onto, but I know several people who do.
Yeah, except I don't know if it's working with the PlayStation app, but the Xbox app, if you hook it up to your Xbox, you can like download and delete games off it and like change it, like buy games off your phone for your Xbox.
I wonder if that poses a security risk.
Maybe. But still, like, I was at work and my manager was like, "Hey, we're playing Call of Duty 3 when we get home." I said, "Okay." I went on there, I deleted GTA and started installing Call of Duty 3. Black Ops 3, of course.
I guess this is the closing part of today's episode. Now, I'm not sure if either of our viewpoints really changed in this matter on the PlayStation versus Xbox argument.
His changed. He thinks Xbox is better now, but,
I'm still going to disagree.
Couldn't help it.
I'm still going to disagree with that. I said, I may have brought up points that support Xbox, but that was all in the sake of honesty, to make sure the information goes both ways.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
But making sure you have such a thing in a debate, it's just all to see the preferences. Because that's all it is. It's a matter of preference. Your friend isn't trash because he plays on a PlayStation or an Xbox or something.
No, I'm kidding.
Like, that's why cross-platform exists in the first place, is so it can join the console players together as one. Which not every game is, but hey, it's what the gaming industry is turning to now.
I'm gonna start dating stuff like pre-Fortnite and post-Fortnite. Pre-Fortnite is when it was good. Post-Fortnite went downhill.
That's gonna wrap this week's episode of COD Fun.
You'll have a good one. Peace.